Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel and I'm your personal health and well-being advocate. The goal here is to advocate for you until you can advocate for yourself and your loved ones. We teach you simple practices, daily little nuggets of things you can do to improve your health and well-being. Very simple, just a little bit of tweaks here and there. Today, we're talking about one of the most searched health topics. I think it actually started making trends or gaining more popularity since the pandemic. And this is about healthy eating, right? I know that a lot of people are searching for this for different reasons. It could be to lose a bit of extra fat here and there, or it's recommended by your health professionals to be as one of the management plan to help deal with an ailment. There's so many ailments that are connected to our weight and what kind of things that we eat. I think I have actually mentioned quite a lot of it in my previous videos, okay, from cholesterol to heart problems. So from heart problems, which could be blood pressure, cholesterol, to even prevention of cancer, to health, mental health and well-being, like that. All of this has been linked to what we eat, and little wonder why people are trying to make a tweak, because who doesn't want to live long, right? I do. Right. So, and when I say most popularly searched, you probably yourself have searched for it in the last 1 month. That's okay. You're not alone. And that shows that you're actually looking to take responsibility for yourself and take your health back. So that's a plus. Well done, you. Today we'll be talking about, the different things out there. Probably tried one or two, but haven't worked out for you. There is a reason why, and that's what you're going to divulge today. But before I go into that, healthy living, meal planning, there's so many words that people throw around, and I don't actually think that most times the terminology are well understood. So things like meal plan, diet plan, intermittent fasting, and all of that, those things that you do or you heard of or you have seen in one of your searches. I am not disputing that none of these are right, okay? But I am a huge fan of tweaking whatever you see there to what suits your needs and to who you are. Let me tell you, I use myself as an example. Whenever I decide to do dieting, diet planning, and all of that, it does not work. For me, it doesn't. Because most of those diet plans out there would say, don't eat this, remove that from your diet, stay away from this, stay away from that. When I got to understand actually how my body works and to understand that what works with all of this is not what you remove from what you're eating, but more of what you add. The day that I tell myself, oh, I'm not a fan of wine. I'm not a fan of chocolate even. I got when I was in school, during Easter and all the celebrations, they got a lot of chocolate. I have friends, the chocolates expire in my hands. But guess what? The day that I say, oh, as a rule or as part of diet plan, I'm never going to eat chocolate. Hey, I will finish half pack, if not one. Because what you deny your body is what it craves more. Here is my own trick. I add. So I don't wake up with the mentality of stopping myself from eating anything. I just tell myself, first of all, you can eat whatever you like. Just have it to your body. It works the same way as when you decide to fast. That day you decide to fast, the kind of hunger and its kindred that will wake you up the next day. Like you're hungry from 5 a.m. You're wondering. Meanwhile, the days you're not fasting, you can go as long as midday, even evening, when you're busy especially, and not even remember food. But sister, my brother, the day you decide to fast, it's hunger that will wake you up. It's the same way. It's just like a child decides to revolt when you say, don't do this. The body does not like it. The conditioning it that way. So what has helped me, first of all, is to understand and tell my body, kind of trick it to believe, for it to believe that whatever it wants, it can eat. And then it stops the craves. Okay. But that doesn't stop there. I don't stop there. And I don't just trick it and decide to eat it. All right. Then instead of removing, I'm going to add. I decide that today I'm just going to eat fruits all day, or I'm just going to eat fruits in the morning, vegetables and all of that. Okay. Now, I'm adding. I haven't removed anything. I've not told my body that it cannot eat anything. However, I've added more healthier substitute. And by the time I'm eating all of these vegetables and fruit, it's filling. I wouldn't even feel the hunger to now add the junks that, it's not good for our body. Okay, that is one trick that has really worked well for me. I think you should try that. Another thing that people misunderstand or people misuse is, okay, I'm gonna on a weight loss plan or a weight loss journey. I hear this a lot, a weight loss journey. And guess what? They'll never ever arrive at the destination because you give up midway, or sometimes not even up to midway, right? But if you have a focus that I'm going to eat healthy, it's a long-term thing. It's a lifelong thing, actually, not because you have a goal of reducing your symptoms or reducing a bit of weight. If you're looking at it as a long-term, lifelong thing, as a habit, something that you do for the rest of your life, that is when it works, because then it brings on the consistency that you need to sustain whatever you decide to do. Okay, so you don't just wake up and make a plan. I know they say when you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? I'm not saying don't plan. I'm just saying let your plan not be tied to something. Because I've seen people, they get to the journey, they actually lose a bit of weight, and then they relapse. In the next one or 2 months, they are back to square one, and then they start again. That is where I tie my having the goal, leave it as a long-term thing, a lifelong thing, and that's when it's sustainable. And what sustains it as well is consistency. Give yourself time. Okay, because that extra pound of flesh that you got, or that ailment that you're trying to correct, it didn't get it in one day. It didn't happen in one day. It did not happen in one day. It happened over time. So most people, once they start to, correct whatever brought on the weight or disease condition, they expect it to work within 1 week, within 1 month even. And then if it doesn't, they give up. You forget that weight, you didn't put it on in 1 month. Probably they're over years. And so some of us have had kids. You've had one, haven't come back to your original shape. You had another on top of another. So relax. If it's a lifelong thing, what's the rush anyway? So just do it and wait for the change to come. Because guess what? It does come. It does come if you keep at it. So whilst you're searching for the healthy foods out there, searching for the healthy plan, meal plan and diet plans and all of that, remember that the meal plan and diet plan in itself is not what works. It is what happens up here. First of all, before you start, you need to prep yourself, prep your mind that, okay, this is what's happening. This is a lifelong change that's going to happen. Prep yourself and make sure that you're ready to start. And then when you start, give yourself the time, go easy on yourself. It's a lifelong thing. You expect the change to happen. It will happen if you're consistent with it. Okay. There are other things that you can do. Most times, just eating healthy, it's not all that you need. to achieve your goal. There are other things that I recommended, like exercise. I've talked about exercise and how you can get a little bit of here and there exercise. Go to my previous video, you see that. I think that one I said how to exercise in bed or something like that. But just telling you that simple things, it's all about simple things that you can do on a day-to-day here. Remember, we're not doing rocket science, we're not doing physics and chemistry and all of labs and confusing so those are things that you can do immediately without any equipment, without any consultation, without any specialist input and all of that, to build yourself up, to maintain your health and well-being. I hope that this has shed a little bit of more light to what you need to do, maybe why what you're doing so far is not working. It's simple. Do not subtract. Add healthy things to your diet. Be consistent with it. Make it a lifelong project and be patient with yourself. Okay, and that's what I've done so far. That's it for today. I believe you've taken something out of this very short video. And if you are confused with anything that I've said, or you can just, you're on a journey yourself, you're making changes here and there, you can put it in the comment section and let's see where you are at and how further we can help. Okay, that's it for today. As always, you have been amazing and I have been Angel. Again, why have you not subscribed again? Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't quite hear that. So go ahead and click that subscribe button because you are missing a lot if you don't. I dare you to subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your week. Till next time.